Hi everyone, this video is about patching an AIX server from one TL to a higher TL. A little bit about myself. I've been an AIX and Linux admin for about 2 years now. I'm creating this video to get opinion and also for my best practice also, and to help others that are continuing their practices in AIX especially. So I've already downloaded this TL from IBM and I've copied it over to my temp directory, and currently we are running OS level AIX 6.1 service TL5. So what we're going to do today is upgrade this to TL06. So I have the TL here. What we're going to do is go into that directory, and what we're going to use today is a tool called Smitty, and we're going to run smit install p to help us upgrade this to the next TL. We're going to go to update install software to latest level. Since we're already in this directory, we're going to just hit a dot to obtain the software packages that are in that directory. Update all for software to update. We're going to run this first in preview mode to see if this is successful or not. So if we hit escape 4 and hit yes to preview, commit update software. No, not at this moment. We're not going to commit. We're going to just preview this. Save replaced files. Yes, we are going to save any replaced files. Extend file system. Yes. Accept new license agreements. Yes, we are going to accept any license agreements. And also, I believe we have to first check if we have enough space in this root VG itself. So at the lower bottom corner here, we could see it says F9 to continue to the shell. So if we hit escape 9 and then hit enter, we need to go back to see if we have enough space in root VG. So if we run lsvg root VG, it states here on the right side column that we only have about half a gig in space left, which is okay to just preview if the update works or not, but it will not be okay if we upgrade this in applied or commit mode. So what I'll do right now is I want to see if I have enough space available in other disks. So if I run lspv to see if there's any available disks, there are 3 available disks. So if we run boot info -s and then the disk name to see how much space is in these disks, we have 2 gigs in HDisk1, and we have another 2 gigs in HDisk2. To run this mainly we need an extra, I want to say about 4 gigs to do this upgradation. So what I'll do right now is we want to extend the root VG to have more space available. So what we'll run is extend VG root VG HDisk1 and HDisk2. This command will allocate 4 extra gigs to root VG. So if we run lsvg root VG, we could see here on the right side that we have a little over 4 gigs now. lspv, now HDisk1 and HDisk2 are allocated to root VG. Great. So in order to go back to our Smitty, we need to hit exit Now we are back in this SMIDI tool. So we're only going to preview this. So preview would take some time, maybe a minute or so. So let's hit enter. Enter again. And we could just see if this process runs to see if it runs successful. Might take some time, so what I'll do is I'll pause the video for now and continue after it is done. Okay, that only took about a minute to complete, so we could see here that the preview mode completed successfully. If we hit escape 3 now to go back, now if we wanted to continue this and apply these updates in applied mode, what we have to do is leave this part here where it says commit software updates to no. We're going to make sure that the saved replaced files is a yes, because we need to save all these replaced files just in case if 20 days after this process completes, or 10 days after it completes, the application team or the database team comes back and says, hey, we have an issue with the upgradation, we want to go back to the previous mode. Since we're upgrading this right now in applied mode, we could definitely go back and roll back this process and push it back to AIX 6.1 TL05. So with commit mode, we need to understand that we won't be able to go back if an issue occurs in the future. So we're not committing the software, and we're saving these files, and we have accepted the license agreements. And let's take it off of preview mode by hitting escape 4 and no. And now we could run this in applied mode. Hit enter and hit enter again. Now this process normally takes around 45 minutes to an hour. So what I'll do right now is I'll pause the video and we'll continue this after this process is done, to see if we have any other issues or errors, or to see if it completes successfully. Okay, so it seems that the update finished, and we could see here that all these files, about a little over 4,000, got updated to 616. So if we go back now, let's just hit escape 9 to get back into our shell. Hit enter. Now if we run the OS level command to see what TL level we have now, should say the newer version. Yep. So we see that it is 6.1.6 now. So we have applied the update from AIX 6.1.5 to 6.1.6. To see these changes, we could run a command ls lpp and l more to see it page by page. We could see here that a lot of these changes are in applied mode. Some are in commit, but those were already committed from the past. Hit spacebar to go down. We'll see a lot of these applied. So we have updated this TL to applied mode. So if we type exit now to go back into our SMIDI tool, and then if we hit escape 3 to go back one screen, I just wanted to show everyone when we're ready to commit this change permanently, all we need to do is change this to yes. Commit software updates, yes. This will permanently save this to a 6.1.6. But if for some reason after 10 days after having it sit in applied mode, the database team or the application team decides or says that, hey, you know what, we have an issue with the update, we need to go back to the previous version. Let's see how we could move it back to the previous version. For this, we need to escape out of our SMIDI, Control 0. If we do submit install, and if we go down to software maintenance and utilities, if we do reject applied software updates, use previous version, hit enter. Software name, we escape 4. Okay, for this we would need to type in all software changes. Preview only, if we want to preview, we could hit yes. If we don't want to preview, then we leave it as no. For reject dependent software, we're going to keep this as yes. Yes. Extend file system if needed, yes. And then if we want to reject it, we just hit enter, and this process would also take about half hour. I would want to say half hour to 45 minutes. So we're not going to reject this. We're going to keep this running, and I'm going to hear back from my other teams in about 5 or 10 days to see if they want to keep it in AIX 6.1.6 or if they want to reject it and go back to the previous version. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I apologize if I've made any mistakes. Please correct me. This is my first video again, and I will continue to make more videos in the future. Thank you.